So these are all charity things that I've done, and I still keep doing it. And I've never ever asked any organization, okay, what are you going to pay me for this performance? If they have the budget, they gave me. If they don't, they do not, and that's how I've continued.
Absolutely inspiring to just listen to it. I also want to touch upon the diverse productions that you have done, right? I mean, ranging from really traditional themes to things that are relevant to society today. Would you say that your training in multiple dance forms has sort of helped you to dabble into these seemingly modern themes also?
Absolutely, because like I told you earlier, also, when you take a particular theme and you want to work on that, and if you want to do it in pure classical form, pure Bharatanatyam, that's also possible. But then, if you want to bring in a few other nuances into it, then having dabbled in all these forms help you. And this, especially when I did this piece on drugs. See, being in a college today, I think one of the major issues all over is this drug issue. And everybody's watching TV today. You can see everything that's happening and the hue and cry that is going on. It is very much present in the society. And the youngsters from the age of 9, unfortunately, are introduced into this. And people who are level headed may get out before the time they finish college, but many are not able to get out even after college. And that kind of ruins that prime time of their life, you know. And being in this college, once I was performing in Bangalore, I was there and I got a call from one of the students saying, "Sir, when are you coming back?" So I said, "I'll be back in 2 days." Why? What happened? He said, "No, no, sir, jaldi aa jao. Thoda problem hai." So these children, many of them, they consider me like a father. They even call me Papa, for that matter. So I said, "Please tell me what it is." "No, no, you are in a performance. Don't take so much of tension. You come back and then we'll talk to you." I said, "Okay." So when I came back, this kid came to me and he said, "Sir," on a paper he had written about 17 names. And he said, "Sir, we are in a problem and we don't know how to get out of it. We cannot talk to our parents because naturally the parents would get worried, and the immediate reaction is harsh." This thing. He said, "We happen to be sitting across, and some of us indulged in certain things, and we got caught by the narcotics. And that person apparently is very much like you. He's a very nice man. He, after catching all of us, he took us to the office, which is just behind where we were caught, and he spoke to us very nicely and left us on one condition, saying that you, because you're a performing artist, you will help me put events together where we can go to various colleges and perform and talk about drug abuse. But that man, we told him about you, and we said that we will wait for you to come and only after that indulge in this because we are scared, sir." So I said, "Doesn't matter. Take me to him." So we went, I met this man, and I was so impressed because he said, "Bijoy, if I wanted, I could have straight away complained, got them into lock, put a fine on them, and couple of months of jail, and then put them in therapy and all that stuff. But my experience has told me that being harsh on a child does not help. So let me not do that." So he said, "And you are in performing arts. Now that you're back, these kids have solid faith in you. And apparently they look up to you. So I think you're the right person and I need you to help me with this. Will you do something like this?" So I said, "Surely." So with the help of all these kids, I have written a story and that on drug abuse. And I have produced that. And the elements that I used in that is simple things like, what really happens for a person to indulge in that. You are having tensions, there's a lot of things happening around you, you don't have somebody to talk to, you don't have somebody to share that feeling with you. So the your immediate escape to that is to try out something like this, either drink or get into indulge in some drug or the other. So if you want to distract them, then you have to try and sit with them at that particular point of time. Even if they take a little of that, keep talking to them, treat getting them out of that. So eventually that happens. And I've seen that during college days because even when I was in the college, at that time also drugs was a major issue in Baroda. So I decided to bring in certain intricacies of, like, dancing on the pot in Kuchipudi, the Brerani that we talk about, or doing the Simanandani or the Mayura Kautum on a canvas of cloth, or dancing on the plate that we do in Balagopala Tarangam with the pot on. I used all these elements because all these things need concentration. So I use this as a step, building it one after the other, where the dancer is going through that process. He tries one, he's not able to, then he tries the other, he's not able to, tries the other. And there's a girl who's his friend. He's not, she's not his lover, or she's not his premika. She's a friend. She's a friend who thinks for you, who feels for you, and wants you to come out, that kind of thing, and leaving a message. So, because visually, when you go to colleges and schools, the children are not really interested in the very pure classical form, because for them, they have to yet, they're not in that understanding level. But all these elements of, trying to balance a pot, or dancing on a plate, or dancing on a pot, or painting something with your feet, all that intrigued them. So they looked at that and they were able to get the idea, saying that all it needs is to distract your mind to something more constructive, then you can always get away with it. So we did that, and it was highly appreciated and liked.
That's extremely fascinating. So finally, I just want to ask you, with the new normal that we're all talking about, and as somebody who is leading an institution today, what do you see as the future of teaching and learning Natyam in this current scenario?
Frankly speaking, online classes don't work. It's quite a disappointment, because the one-to-one feeling that you get with the students with you, able to correct them, able to, in fact, hold them and correct them and show them, all that matters a lot. And also the delay that is there while the transmission happens, that also is very confusing. Now, something like dance, when you're working on the talam and then you are showing something, the person hears it something, and it is all very different. So it is very challenging, but at the same time, I'm thankful to this whole concept, because I was thinking 10 years ago, like I said before, if we didn't have this, what would have happened to all of us? If today, if nothing, because you have this virtual media with you, we are able to communicate like this, we are able to share like this. All the artists who are craving for the stage and an actual physical audience are at least having this platform to to translate their concepts, their ideas, and also feel that, okay, there is somebody watching you and there's somebody there for you. This year is a very trying period, but like we always say, there's always an end to every beginning, and I'm sure God has something very nice for all of us who survived this. And my heart goes out to those people who will still face the bad part of this, and we may lose many more like this. And I just hope that those numbers come down drastically and we all survive to see a beautiful morning.
And I'm sure, like your rich repertoire, there will also be a lot more genius ideas that you will come up with to adapt seamlessly to the changing times. Thank you so much, Sri Bijoy Shivram, for joining us today, for being so candid and sharing your life experiences with a lot of insights and a lot of wisdom that our Rasikas also have to take away. And with this, I'd like to add Utyu Anna back into the call.
Thank you very much for having me.
It's our pleasure.
Thank you so much, Anna. Thank you.
You don't have to thank me.
Thank you for the lovely session.
You don't have to thank me. You're like a brother to me, and having me on this is basically, it's very heartening. Thank you very much.
Actually, Anna, I just share listeners or viewers who are there. I came to JG College Fine Arts. Anna called me for performance once and once for workshop. I really touched by his hospitality, how he work like so systematic, his way of working, and at the same time he is so broad-minded. Like anything he can accept, any situation, any problem is coming, he is ready to accept and he ready to solve that thing. He don't get tensed or he don't never get restless in that way. Like very quietly, he just make understand. That's why when he was telling no, that all the parents I can talk and I can convince them. I say he is the correct person to convince them. Really, really, it is such a beautiful. I always thanks to God. I met you in maybe through the through I think Gayatri Akka only introduced us.
Yes. Yes.
Gayatri Krishnamani Lakshmanan.
Yes.
So, but really, Anna, it was very inspiring story. Each story, I think, teaches us a lot. So, really, really, thank you for the
Okay, let me tell you one thing here. That see, always as an artist, when you travel, when you go somewhere, you look forward to that, and then it is no point coming back with bad memories. And I've seen that when I've traveled with various groups, that people behave so badly that the organizer doesn't want to call you again ever for a performance. So it has always been my thing that I should, also treat all the artists because everybody is valuable. So anybody who comes to Ahmedabad for me, it is a personal guest, it's a family guest, and I like to do that because it's also because when somebody like you comes, you're doing the same thing. It's only when a wonderful person meets you that you want to also give back the same thing. So you have been very kind and you've been very nice, and so naturally, I mean, I would not let you go back with bad memories.
Thank you so much. And really, behalf of all Manit Tarangini's staff and who are there in this Kalna Nityotsav, means directly or indirectly they are attached with that. Behalf of that, I'm really thanks to you, pranam to you, Anna, because I'm really respect you a lot. So thank you, and Durga, really.
Yeah, I was just going to say that, Durga, you've been very patient listening to all my babbling.
Oh, not at all. Not at all. It was insightful even for me. So thank you so much.
It is amazing and very nice that somebody as young as you is taking up this challenging thing. It is not very easy. I am doing it myself at the moment, and I know the jitters I get before I get into it. But you're doing a wonderful job. Keep it up.
Thank you.
Thank you. Really. Thank you, Anna. Thank you. Good night.
Let's hope and pray for a beautiful morning.
Thank you.
आचरेत्यदि नाट्यकम् तन्नाट्यं नीचमित्याहो नाट्यशास्त्रविचक्षणाः नीचपात्रकृतं नाट्यं यदि पश्यन्ति मानवाः पुत्रहीनाः भविष्यन्ति जायन्ते पशुयोनिषु तस्मात् सर्वं समालोच्य पूर्वकः यदुदाहृतम् देवता प्रार्थनादीनि कृत्वा नाट्यमुपाक्रमेत् विघ्नेशं मुरजाधिपं च गगनं स्तुत्वा महीं प्रार्थयेत् तत्तद्वाद्यकदम्बकस्य विधिना पूजाविधान् मानयेत् आलाप्यातिमनोहरान् बहुविधीन् सम्पाद्य भूयास्तथा गुरुवाज्ञाम् अवलम्ब्य पात्रमुचितं शृङ्गारमेवारभेत् कुम्भं सलिलसम्पूर्णं पुण्यमाला पुरस्कृतं गन्धैर्माल्यैश्च धूपैश्च भक्ष्यैर्भोज्यैश्च पूजयेत् देववक्त्रसुरश्रेष्ठ धूमकेतो हुताशनः भक्त्या समुद्यतो देव बलिः सम्प्रतिगृह्यताम् देवताभ्यश्च दातव्यं सितमाल्यानुलेपनम् गन्धर्ववह्निसूर्येभ्यः रक्तमाल्यानुलेपनम् गन्धं माल्यं च धूपं च यथा वदनुपूर्वशः दत्त्वा ततः प्रकुर्वीत बलिं पूजां यथाविधि पूजयित्वा तु सर्वाणि दैवतानि यथाक्रमम् जर्जरस्त्वविसम्पूज्यः स्यात्ततो विघ्नजर्जरः श्वेतं शिरसि वस्त्रं स्यात् नीलं रौद्रे च पर्वणि विष्णुपर्वणि वै पीतं रक्तं स्कन्दस्य पर्वणि मृडपर्वणि चित्रं तु देयं वस्त्रं हितार्थिनां सहर्षं च प्रदातव्यं धूपमाल्यानुलेपनम् इत्ययं यो विधिर्दृष्टो रङ्गदैवतपूजने नवेनाट्यगृहे कार्यः प्रेक्षायां च प्रयोक्तृभिः
When the mind is without fear and the head is held high, Into that heaven of freedom, my Father, let my country awake.
वैष्णव जन तो तेने कहिए जी, पीड़ पराई जाने रे। वैष्णव जन तो तेने कहिए जी, पीड़ पराई जाने रे। पर दुखे उपकार करे तो पर दुखे उपकार करे तो मन अभिमान नाणे रे। वैष्णव जन तो तेने
Where the mind is without fear and the head is held high, where knowledge is free, where the world has not been broken up into fragments by narrow domestic walls, where words come out from the depth of truth, where tireless striving stretches its arms towards perfection, where the clear stream of reason has not lost its way into the dreary desert sand of dead habit, where the mind is led forward by thee into ever-widening thought and action, into that heaven of freedom, my Father, let my country awake.
सकल लोक मां सहुणे बंदे, निंदा न करे केनी रे। सकल लोक मां सहुणे बंदे, निंदा न करे केनी रे। वाच काच मन निश्चल राखे, धन धन जननी तेनी रे। वैष्णव जन तो तेने कहिए जी, पेड़ पराई जाने रे।
पर दुखे उपकार करे तोए,
पर दुखे उपकार करे
तोए, मन अभिमान नाणे रे। वैष्णव जन तो तेने, वैष्णव जन तो तेने, वैष्णव जन तो